Good evening, all. This week, we want to show you something different. You're going to see one of the cruelest, the most heartless crimes I know of. You're going to see why the police need your help, every single one of you.
Spectacles?
In the post office. Someone dropped them.
No. Not mine, not mine. Perhaps they're Mrs. Webb's.
Where does she live?
Number 4. Might be Mrs. Collins, number 19.
I'll try there. Anyone else?
Well, there's Mrs. Parrott down next to the tobacconist. And then there's Mrs. Thomas. She lives in them old houses.
Passengers for BKS, flight 400 to Dixon Bradford, who have checked in and now board the coach at gate 14.
Fine. Cars be all right in that side street?
Oh, yes, no need for lights. Full board or bed and breakfast?
Bed and breakfast. We'll be out quite a lot of business to attend to.
Staying all week?
Not quite. We'll be leaving Friday.
Twain. The road works in Denby Street. Motorists been knocking the cones all over the road again.
Some of them don't learn to drive.
The cones, back where they ought to be.
Yes, Sergeant.
Mrs. Pope?
Yes?
Good morning. We're from the Inland Revenue. Nothing to do with income tax, Mrs. Pope. We're concerned with the rating of property.
I see.
You probably know that all property is re-rated every so often. And it does seem that you may have been paying too much in rates.
Too much?
It looks like it. I'd say that you stand to receive a considerable refund.
Really? A sum back, you mean?
Yes, indeed. May we step inside?
Of course. Come this way.
Thank you.
Just a question of measuring up again. Then we can have your assessment altered.
I thought I was paying a lot in rates.
Oh, well, that's why, you see. Yes, I think you've got quite a bit coming.
Just this year, you mean?
Oh, no, it could go back 5 years or so. I expect a nice check would come in use.
A check? Does it have to be a check? I haven't got a bank account.
Well, I'm sure that we can arrange cash.
Hello? Who are you?
Inland Revenue. Re-rating. You're not the owner, are you?
No, Elsie's my sister. I just popped over for me dinner. Good cook, Elsie. You measuring up?
Yeah, that's right. Would you mind holding this end against that wall over there?
Don't mind if I do.
Ah.
What's this for?
Reassessing.
All right.
The rates.
Oh.
Good. Oops. Oh, must watch the family silver, eh?
You don't make stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, you're right there.
I knew I was paying too much, and I said so the last time I paid.
Well, that's why we're here, you see.
Oh, is that so?
Excuse me, sir. You've got that interview with the chief assessor. Thought I'd better remind you.
Oh, yes. Mustn't be late for that.
Oh, my rates. You won't forget my rates.
Oh, we'll have to call back again, Mrs. Pope, just to finish off.
Mrs. Vine?
Yes?
Good morning. We're from the Inland Revenue. Nothing to do with income tax, Mrs. Vine.
No bank account? Well, never mind. Cash would be just as good. Better, huh?
Oh, yes. Will it take long?
A week or so. Has to be approved, you understand.
Sworn I put it there. Must have put it in my handbag. Oh, well. Oh, let's see. No. Yeah. The money. The money's gone. I had that. I had it in with a... I paid the window cleaner. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone. No. No. Ah! Oh. Oh. Help! Help! Oh. Oh.
Inland Revenue?
That's right, Mrs. Collins. As I said, we're carrying
Who said you are?
I beg your pardon.
Well, you'll have to show me something first to say who you are.
You should have had a letter, Mrs. Collins.
Well, I haven't.
Terribly sorry. Isn't this call on our list? Yes, there seems to have been a slip-up. But you're absolutely right. Very wise of you to insist upon confirmation. I'll see that you have a letter asking for an appointment.
Will you do that? You've got to be careful, you know. You hear of such stories.
You're quite right, quite right. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Collins. Sorry to have troubled you. Forget that one.
The drain? Mine? Surely not.
It's in the main system, Mrs. Miller, but we think we've traced it back here. Feeling all right?
Oh, it's my leg. Plays me up. I can hardly walk.
Come on recently, has it?
About 3 weeks ago. Haven't been able to get out, not even to the post office.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, it looks all right, but I better check the flow.
Yeah. All right if he goes inside?
I'll turn the water on. You tell me if you spot any leaks. Hang on, I'll check the system.
Now, if you just sign there, Mrs. Miller. Your usual signature.
Do I have to pay anything?
No, there's no charge. Only too glad we've been able to fix it for you.
Oh.
Got her signature?
There. How's that?
Put me out.
I always can at this time. I'm sure I heard something. A sort of moaning.
Who are you?
Rustics. Well, she gives above a week.
Oscar over to the 562, message received, over. Swain's found an old lady hurt, Sergeant, result of a fall.
Sent an ambulance?
Yeah. She may have been robbed.
Well, tell Swain to stay there till the CID arrives. Andy?
Who?
Dennis Ramsey and Morton, solicitors.
We're handling a legacy. You may be a beneficiary.
Oh,
You've been left some money.
me?
Yes.
Who, but
A distant relative. I've got it here somewhere.
Cousin Mabel.
But
I said Mabel. Mabel Cummings.
here it is. Mabel Cummings. I believe she was a cousin of yours.
That's right, Mabel. Well, I never. You're the solicitors, you say?
That's right. She left you some money. Quite a bit.
Poor Mabel. I didn't even know she was dead. Come in.
You've got a bank account?
Oh, yes. When my husband died, he left me a little, not much, and I bought an annuity. So I had to have a bank account, you see.
So you get a nice check every month?
Well, not much, but it helps, you know. It helps.
Well, we'll see if we can't help to. If you'd read that, Mrs. Graham.
Yes, that's right.
Quite clear.
Well, truth is, my eyes, I can't read very much these days.
All it is, we need your authority to obtain probate to get the money for you. Now, if you'd sign with your ordinary signature, just there. And again. Just there.
What name's Maggie using?
Mrs. Wheeler. How much do you reckon?
Well, we had 50 quid in 3 weeks ago. Took about 8 quid last week.
40 then. Let's see.
Did she say what was stolen?
Well, she was half delirious. Pain, I suppose. As far as I could gather, diamond ring from the dressing table, money from the handbag, gold watch, and this.
Burial money.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure she had a proper funeral.
Any idea who might have done it?
Oh, she was dead certain. The window cleaner.
Yeah, I always think it's the window cleaner.
Well, he was here this morning. I checked.
Who is it?
Name of Platt.
Your name, Platt?
Yeah?
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Oh? What about?
Down at the station.
Why?
We think you may be able to help us with some of our inquiries.
Not bad.
Pension book. And there's a check as well. 3 weeks to come in the pension. 12 quid.
Right. I'll see to these now.
There was something, first place we called at. Silver. Couldn't touch it. There was an old boy there.
Worth going back?
Eddie thought there might be 100 in it, maybe 2.
So go back.
The old fellow's her brother. Hops in and out.
Make it Friday. Lay on a strong arm just in case.
Right. See you, Maggie.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Not well, please pay cash to Bear and Mrs. Wheeler. I need more money. Bring it in. Oh, Mrs. Graham under the weather again?
She's getting frail, you know. Had to have the doctor in yesterday.
Oh, sorry to hear that. How would you like it?
Ones, please.
Open any drawers?
No.
But you saw the ring?
Yeah, I noticed it.
Why? Were you looking around?
Oh, of course not. I was cleaning the windows.
From the inside?
Yeah.
Is her engagement ring 50 years old? Probably worth quite a bit.
So's my business. To me, anyway.
On your own?
Yeah.
How long?
12 years.
Ever had your fingerprints taken?
No.
Might be an idea to let us take them now.
Not on your life. I'm no criminal.
Might help to prove that.
Look, my fingerprints are in that room. Sure they are. I was cleaning the blasted windows.
This box was on top of her wardrobe. Did you touch it?
No.
Then they won't be on this, will they?
Look, supposing I let you, and you don't find anything.
We're satisfied that you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but what happens to the records? To my fingerprints?
They're destroyed. You can watch us do it.
All right. Let's get it over then.
$5.
How much did we take today?
98 quid in cash, fair bit of junk.
I'll see you in Gracie.
Where's Maggie staying?
Pack.
Up west.
Nice piece, Maggie. I'll stay.
You keep your mind off her if you know what's good for you.
Well, I was just thinking. Him up there, her down here.
I'll see you in Regent.
That first cafe we went to, where the silver was. We going back?
Friday. Maggie wants a strong arm in.
See you. You know one around here?
Paddington? Gonna see him tomorrow. Kings and Jackson.
What is it? A gaff we're doing. Silver. The boss likes silver. Who'd have put the arm on? 10 to 1, nobody. You're there in case of accident, that's all. Suits me.
What for, men?
When Sergeant Dixon sent me to see those traffic cones, we were just standing in a car talking.
What sort were they?
Nothing unusual. Could have been officials. And just now I remember those circulars about bogus officials.
Did Mrs. Vine mention any other callers?
No, but she was rambling. She was so set on the window cleaner. You say it wasn't him?
No, it wasn't. Can you describe the four men?
No, sorry.
Pearson, nip round to the hospital. See if you can have a chat with Mrs. Vine.
It's pretty ill, Sarge.
I know that. If you can't get permission, you can't, but try.
Right.
Nothing more.
No. Think there's anything in it?
I don't know yet, do I?
Right.
George, you got the bogus officials book there?
Yes. You know, some in our patch?
Possible. Now find yourself a quiet corner and go through these descriptions. See if any of them ring a bell. Lordy? Get on to West Riding. Ask him if a team from the Leeds mob is headed this way, and have a chat with the yard about it, too.
What have we got on them?
Nothing.
It's going to be a one-sided conversation.
It's a long shot, but still.
Hello, get me the headquarters West Riding County Force, would you?
Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Graham. Feeling better then?
What?
I say you're feeling better.
Better? I haven't been ill.
Mrs. Graham, the men who called, can you describe them? Can you tell us what they looked like?
There were 2 of them. 2. Well, what am I at my money? I can't live on the old age pension. It's not enough. There's the rent, the rates, the electric, a bit of coal and some food. The pension's not enough. Where's my money? What am I going to do?
Take her home. Try and get someone to stay with her.
Well, thanks very much for coming. We'll be in touch with you again if we need you.
Thank you. Oh, could he give you a description?
Description. A woman, not young, not old, wearing spectacles. Try that for size on half London. Lordy, every bank, every post office, want them to watch out for anyone catching a cheque or a pension order on behalf of somebody else, and to tell us. I don't care if we get 100 false alarms, I want to know.
Right.
And inform neighbouring divisions, ask them to do the same. Where the hell have you been?
At the hospital. They wouldn't let me see Mrs. Vinercross.
Well?
2 men called about the rates.
The rates.
Get me the district post office, will you?
Anything in the West Riding?
They got men out tailing a couple of teams. One in Bristol, one in Birmingham.
Not here.
Not so far as they know, but it wouldn't surprise them. It's only Wednesday. We may have a chance.
Yeah, if they worked a pattern.
Well, it's too late now. They would have packed it in anyway. I've had a word with the DI and he agrees. First thing tomorrow morning, we get all the lads in and we'll brief them.
Good day.
Fair? Not as good as yesterday.
I phoned John. Spoke to him about that silver. He's keen. Says some of these old birds don't know what they've got. He wants to see it.
Friday morning. It's all laid up.
All right, your attention, please. We've got bogus officials working this area. It's either the Leeds mob or one of their imitators, and they specialize in one sort of job, robbing old people who live alone. Now, they work to a system, and they're highly organized. They're wary, they don't take chances, so they're hard to nail. Usually, the police don't know they've been until it's too late, but we've had a stroke of luck. We know they're here. Now, the Leeds mob is about 200 strong, and they send teams all over the country working this racket. A team can be 4, 6, 8, even 12 strong. We think we're looking for a 4-man team, but don't take that for gospel. Now, these men pose as officials. Maybe from Inland Revenue, they say they're going to reduce the rates. Maybe they'll say they're from the town hall, they've come about the drains. Maybe they're from the gas board. Sometimes their solicitors come about a legacy. But whatever excuse they use, they only want one thing: entry to the house. And once inside, they work fast. One keeps the old lady talking, the other knocks off whatever he can find. Now, we want these beauties, and that's why you're all here. Sergeant Crawford.
Right. Any questions? Don't wait, you might forget them. Just pop them in as I go along, all right?
Yes, Sergeant.
Stand up.
How do they know where to go? Do they just call on spec?
No, that'll be chancy, and they don't take chances. What they do is to recce an area in advance. Old people aren't hard to find. Their usual drill is to arrive Monday, work Tuesday to Friday. Now, today's Thursday. We've got just over 24 hours. After that, they'll be gone. Sergeant Wills.
Ah, Mrs. Pope. Just come to finish off. We shan't take long. Thank you.
All right, Grandad, just a minute. Don't worry. What's the matter? It's passed up, that's all. It's lucky.
That's all then, Mrs. Pope. We'll see you again very soon.
Pleasure. Anytime.
See you.
You wait here. I'm going to get rid of that stuff.
Maggie won't be there.
The car will. I'm not carrying that around.
Oscar Delta from Sergeant 4-6 receiving, over.
Coppers, get ready.
Hold it.
Three. Where's the other one?
What other one?
Find him.
What's the trouble, officer?
Traffic check. Driving license, insurance certificates, and explain what you're doing.
Got rid of it?
Got rid of what?
All right. Go on.
I got some help. There'll be a briefcase, documents, stolen stuff. I don't know. Find it.
Right.
Anything?
No.
Keep trying.
Leeds Garage.
Yeah, we got him all right. Now we got to keep him.
You can't hold us, you know that, don't you?
Oh, yes, I can.
Yes, what charge?
Loitering. Suspected person.
Me? Why?
William Abel, age 40, 15 previous convictions.
Have you got a warrant for me? Have you? No, you haven't, and you damn well know it.
Andy. The man's been found dead. I sent Swain. He thinks there's some connection.
It was near this house I first saw them.
But he said he couldn't describe them.
It must have been the same thing.
You know what was in here?
Yeah, silver. So our neighbour said. Ma, did 2 men call? Come on, Ma. You'll be all right.
Red's no good. Where's the doctor?
Up there.
Fetch him.
I'm going to put him up right, Andrew.
Andy.
Not her, Mrs. Gray.
Well, she's not much better.
I'm going to try.
Right, thank you, Mrs. Graham. This way.
Let's have the other 2 up.
Right.
Yes, I see. All right, Doctor. Thanks very much indeed. Andy? The hospital's just been on the dead man, Edward Carey. No obvious signs of violence. He'd been treated for a heart complaint. They think he probably died of heart failure.
Found this on the railway line.
Empty.
And this in a puddle. I think they're both his documents.
Well, we're not going to get any prints off this lot, are we?
John? Hello, love, it's me. Yes, I'm fine. Listen, the boys have been picked up. They didn't come. I drove around and saw the law swarming around their cars. No, I've got the stuff. They'll be all right. Yes, pretty good week's work. I think you'll be pleased.
They're charging them?
What with? Loitering?
No good?
Yeah. We got nothing.
Chuck them out.
You know something? They're laughing.
If you're getting on and living alone, never let strangers into your home, no matter who they claim to be. You may think you wouldn't fall for anything like this, but believe me, people do, every day. We haven't shown you all the dodges they use, but these men are very convincing. And that's how they get into your house. Fit a chain on the door and use it. If people are genuine, they never mind writing for an appointment, so if you see anything suspicious, phone the police. Never mind if you think it might be a false alarm. We don't mind. One team of villains in prison is worth 100 false alarms. Good night.